in dealing with my husband, I try to keep up with everything that goes on with him because he doesn't, and he always asks me what pills do I take, what happened to me when, what would you do when I had my appendicitis, all that stuff.
Being an adoptive parent, it's a little bit more challenging because you weren't always there in the beginning or during a certain phase of a child's life that you may have to go ahead and call around and try to find that information. I think with the web base that we have with businesses today, that we being able to access that information through the web would be very helpful.
I have a son who is in a wheelchair and he has issues with paraplegia, he has issues with urology, and we go to the doctor at Carl. His primary is at Carl, but in order to have anything done, he's had to have surgery in Springfield and he's had to have follow-up appointments in St. Louis. And often with the 3 separate locations for services being done, it's difficult to get all that coordinated, and it would be wonderful for us if all of the medical records were able to be accessible in one location.
From the time the twins were born, they had an early delivery and lots of paperwork, lots of time in the hospital, and I've got all that information, so if anything medically arises, complications of any kind that may have reflected from their early birth, I have those filed away. And I think they were overwhelmed with the amount of information they got. If they could just get what they needed and that was it, that might have pleased them better.
Well, my son, who is 30 years old, has a medical condition that he's been dealing with since birth, and from time to time he needs to have emergency surgery to take care of a problem. And he wears a medical bracelet that tells what his condition is, but if he's not able to communicate or his mother or I aren't with him, there's a concern about how quickly he would get the surgery done.
Well, it just seems in this age of technology that where we record everything, that there should be some way to integrate all of that together. I have no technological background, so I couldn't tell you exactly how to do that, but it seems that we should be able to do that, where you can see the whole picture, someone's entire health history at once.